I already know what's up out there, man. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. Let's be happy that we made it to 2022. We are now activated. We're not dealing with no weasel activity at all. With that being said, subscribe to this YouTube channel now. Don't just come in and watch all the good content and you not making them subscribers go up. Hit the subscribe button right now. With that being said, I need everybody on my website immediately. DNAGMDW.com. If y'all don't know, now you know. We have relaunched the Get Money and Drink Water brand with now embroidery hoodies, embroidery sweatsuits, and ski masks on the way. So this is one of the many designs we have on the website. As you can see, Get Money and Drink Water ever since 2019. We got sizes small through 4X, 7 different colorways in this. We also got the other embroidery, which is GMDW on the left side on the chest going down in 7 different colorways, sizes small through 4X. On top of that, we got the special edition 8-ounce Get Money and Drink Water logo with the cup that's on the back, this logo on the front, that's also sizes small through 4X. And today, to start the new year off right, we are activated. We now have Get Money and Drink Water sweatsuits available on the website. One of the sweatsuits is in 3 different colorways, black, gray, and red. And then we got another one with the 8-ounce cup logo in white and black. Those sizes extra small through 2X. And we just launched toddler embroidery hoodies today. Sizes 2T, 4T, 5, 6T. You can get those on the site as well. You know what I mean? So I want to thank everybody for this countless amount of support and love I got in the culture over these years. And I wanted to present to y'all and show y'all, as I'm saying it, the new adventure that I'm working on, which is everything being stitched embroidery. It's all up on my website. You can check it out. If you do support and you want to hit me up and show me my confirmation, y'all know my Instagram is the real DNA GTFOH. My Twitter is DNA_GTFOH. Every purchase, just you going to the website is enough for me. I strongly appreciate it. Thank you to everybody out there, the haters, the supporters, the fans, whoever's on the channel. Just keep doing what you do. You're making it relevant. You're making us popping. So DNAGMDW.com. Get your hoodie now. What's the word, bro?
What's good, boy? How you feeling?
Hey, shit, I'm feeling great, man. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Know what I mean, first and foremost, both. I mean, you got the double celebration over there.
Definitely.
Yo, so am I bugging when I asked you battled Arsenal before, right?
Yeah, I battled Arsenal on High Stakes, same card as Hitman and Suge on UW.
Okay.
Me and Ars was a co-main event, maybe 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, of course you know why I asked you, because like this is like I guess the sequel to Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, because Ars battle Serius, you battle Ars. And yeah, I think this is the last one that gotta be there.
When did Ars battle Serius?
A lot of people don't know Ars battle Serius on the Mr. Fab card, and Ars was doing push-ups, and Serius Jones came with that rebuttal. You remember that? Same card as Clips and Mr. Fab, Surf and Rex, John and Daylight, Cali.
I remember Surf and Rex for sure, because I remember Surf had a 1-minute round.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Yeah. So this is the trilogy to Keeping Up with the Joneses. You versus Serius.
Yeah, me and Serius closing the triangle out, man.
That's a fact. How does this battle get set up though? Cause I mean, aside from y'all having the same name, a lot of people feel like it's random.
Well, honestly, when I was even in King of the Dot, right? Like when I was King of the Dot champ, he was one of the people that was in contention for a title shot. So like even in like 2019, I had won the chain off Ice, and a month later I had put out a diss record. I was shooting at everybody that they said was a contender. I was shooting at Real Deal, I was shooting at Sharon, I was shooting at Pass, I was shooting at Serius. Serius was the only one to actually respond on Wax. Serius had responded and did his own like little 2-minute diss record, which was this was cool. He had done his own little diss record, and it kind of made people want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Why it's happening now? I just think the timing is right. I know for me, I thought he was really good against JC, to be honest.
He was.
He won the caffeine vote. I know he lost the app vote. But I think it was the best Serius we had seen thus far. It seems like he's kind of starting to figure it out. He's updating certain things about his style. Like he's kind of getting more adjusted to like the current state of battle rap. So I think if he continues, man, we're gonna see the best version of Serious this weekend. And for me, really, it's really simple, bro. I hated my performance against Emerson at Traffic. I had a lot, as far as my personal life going on. I had a lot of things that kind of kept me from being the best version of me. I take accountability for that. I take fault for that. No excuses. With that said, I feel like I gotta remind niggas, D. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm still one of the scariest niggas out here, and I feel like just because stages are back and niggas aren't necessarily always confined to these small rooms, people forgot like that, like how crazy I get. So really, for me, it's not even about Serious. No matter who they would have gave me on the super fight, I would have locked in. I'm glad it was a worthy opponent, but I'm finna lose my fucking mind all 3 rounds, bro.
Now, let me ask you this, right? Because this might be far fetched. Is it possible? It's probably not possible. So I know I'm just saying this as being a fan. There's no way y'all a battle for the name, right?
Uh, I would never battle for the name because I'm addressing it in the battle, so I don't want to necessarily
Okay.
give it away here. But I wouldn't battle for the name myself.
Okay.
Just because for me, for the past 12 years, even more than that, outside of battle rap, I've been putting my energy into it. So I wouldn't necessarily battle for the name. It's a little different than like certain other situations I've seen. Like I've seen Bricks battle for the name.
Yeah.
A minute ago. But I would never battle for the name. It was a name that was given to me.
Yeah, because it'd be crazy just to. I mean, see, the thing
Yes.
about it is y'all both got names that still will have a ring to it if the Jones is taken off though. Chilla's still fire. Serious is still fire.
Yeah, I hear
You know what I mean? But no, I definitely understand. I mean, because I'm DNA. I'm not. I mean, if another DNA pops up or another DNA was around, I mean, he could be double helix, but I'm gonna still be DNA. but on another note though, how do you feel that it's anything that Serious Jones does better than you, or anything you feel like you got to worry about?
The only advantage I think Serious has, in just as a skill set in general,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. I don't even know that I would say it's a part of his skill set, but he's charismatic. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a likable guy. He has a certain type of presence, crowd control, that is way more experienced, way more polished than probably what I have, even being 10 years in myself, because obviously he's been in here 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my only fear. DNA is like he has a type of charisma and a type of likability sometimes that can make his material in the moment sound better than what it is, which is why you go back and you rewatch the shit and sometimes people be like, oh, okay, JC actually won this battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in the moment.
So you watching it back, you think JC won?
I had JC winning live. Although I know that the caffeine vote went to Serious. You know what I'm saying? So at even before it dropped on the app, I had JC, but I was still giving Serious his credit. He'll tell you himself after the battle.
Yeah.
I was still giving him his props. I was still giving him the W because that's how the caffeine vote swung it. I rewatched it once just to prepare for him, and man, he said some terrible lines, man. He said some bullshit. He said some straight bullshit that people cheered for, and I'm a little bit embarrassed for people. But you know what? We gonna talk about it.
Okay. So with you coming into this battle with a chip on your shoulder, like you said, you feeling like, he had some terrible lines. He lost to JC on playback. What you calling this? A 30, 2-1. What we doing?
Yeah, nah, I don't. I'm real careful. You know this, DNA. I'm
Yeah.
real careful about going into these battles and calling 30s.
Yeah,
I
of
never
course.
like to call it 30 because I feel like at this level, bro, there should never be a 30, right? I feel like in the NBA there shouldn't be too many games where a team wins by 50 or 40. Like we're all
Fact.
professionals at this point. So like
I could agree
I
with that.
never like to call it. I never like to call a 30. I will say that I feel like I can do enough to win this clear.
Okay.
So I'll say 2-1. I think I can clearly take 2 rounds, but I would never guess or predict a 30. If that's the way it swings, cool, but I'm not gonna let me pause that. But I'm not gonna I would never predict a 30, but I'll say 2-1 clear. I'll give Serious a round for sure. I would never not give an opponent at this level a round.
Okay. Got you. Rest of the card. Let's run down through it real quick. Danny Myers versus Tay-Roan. Who you got? You battle both of them.
Yeah. I want to say Danny.
Okay.
However, I know what standing in front of Rock feels like. I know how difficult it can be to kind of punch your way into like having the crowd, because I felt like I was doing a lot with Rock and I felt like the crowd just wouldn't swing. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I could never completely get the crowd on my side. So I kind of know what that feels like. Danny's a lot more like Danny's higher energy than me. He definitely has a better shot at turning the crowd. I'm gonna say Danny 2-1.
Okay.
But this, I think it could be an early battle of the year type of battle.
Fire. I agree. JC and Sharon, you battle both of these guys too.
Yeah. This is also tough because their skill sets are so different, bro. Like Sharon can rapid fire punch. JC doesn't really rapid fire punch. He loads his punches, but everyone is accurate. Sharon can freestyle. He can rebuttal. That can swing momentum super easy, super quick. JC doesn't do a lot of rebuttaling or a lot of that type of stuff. In this room, I feel like I have to go JC 2-1.
Okay.
I think the key for Sharon, bro, I think he has to lean on that rebuttal game, bro. Like I think if he's taking, one or two of JC's biggest haymakers per round and flipping them against JC, he needs that. JC is very heavy-handed. He lands big punches. You know what I'm saying? I got JC 2-1. If Sharon gets crazy in his rebuttal bag, it could shift 2-1 Sharon. I'm taking JC though.
Okay. Luke Castro versus Drugs. What we doing?
Man, I love this matchup, bro. I love this matchup. I fuck with them both. Drugs is crazy, especially short prep. I don't know how much time they had, but Drugs can get ready in 24 hours. He's good. Luke Castro got a lot of momentum out of 2021 coming into 2022. I feel like Luke Castro is gonna be the favorite, and I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna take Drugs with an upset.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Drugs 2-1. If this was on like a volume 9 type of stage, I don't know what the setup is gonna be. If this was on like a volume 9 till death do us part type of stage, I would have Lou all day.
Okay.
If it's consistent to like what we've seen out of the super fights, like kind of small room environment, I got Drugs 2-1.
All right. Anderson Burris versus Swave 7. Random matchup for me, but I see a lot of people liking Anderson Burris.
Yeah, this one's super off the wall for me. Definition of a style clash.
Mm-hmm.
I to me this is all about Swave. If Swave is applying a certain type of pressure that we know he can do, same type of pressure he applied to quantum physics, to O-Red,
You going back
to, you know what I'm saying, Shotgun Suge. Like,
okay.
when Swave is in that type of bag, it's tough. And I think in this case, sometimes it can hurt you if the person you're going against, like Swave wouldn't get points for doing that against Carter Deems, right? Or against like a certain type of battle, of nerdy, or however you want to call it. But like, I actually feel like that's the bag he needs to be in. Like, he needs to be in a bag where it's like, them even putting you in front of me is insulting me, bro. Like I'm just gonna move you out my way.
Yeah.
Like, if he gets on his bully shit heavy, I got Swave for sure. I got Swave either way. I just feel like Swave needs to be his prime self, his aggressive self. Don't overthink it. Don't do nothing different. Stay in your lane. Anderson definitely is tricky, and I'm curious to see.
That's what I'm hearing. I've only seen him when he popped out for T-Top's round versus Mike P. I haven't watched his battles, but from what I hear, that's everybody's analysis about.
He's tricky, man.
Yeah.
He's very Roan-esque. He's very like, he takes good angles. He mixes humor in a lot. I just don't know if humor is gonna get it done with Swave. Like, I feel like if you're battling someone that has a lot of kind of things to poke fun at, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But like Swave, there's not much to. Okay, you can make fun of his glasses, you can call him old, but like, outside of that, like, I don't know how much humor is gonna work for Anderson. So then for me it comes down to, is he gonna out rap Swave? I don't see it, you know what I'm saying? But it's a big test for Anderson. If Anderson pulls this off, bro, it's a big win. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Swave for giving him a shot. I got Swave 2-1,
okay,
for sure in this battle, but that's a wild card. I think a lot of people are gonna be tuned into that. And like you said, I also seen a lot of people into that matchup saying that might steal battle of the night. So
facts.
We'll definitely see.
Now, before I let you go, you know what I mean, you being a former champion, you know what I mean, we got to, I want to know two things. Who's your top 5 in the runnings for champion of the year this year? I seen you talk about it on your show, but I came in late. And who do you have? Who would be your champion of the year?
Got you. My top 5 is A-Ward.
Okay.
Geechee.
Mm-hmm.
Rum.
Okay.
Easy. DNA in the 5 spot.
Okay. Fire.
My champion of the year comes down to Ward or Geechee. I don't think there's a wrong choice either way. I would lean toward A-Ward. Only because I feel like the fact we even are having this conversation,
it's kind of crazy, right?
A-Ward and Geechee in the same light when A-Ward has not stepped on URL, to me is the whole case to me. Like imagine Stephon Marbury in China
being leading candidate for the MVP,
winning athlete of the year for the ESPYs over LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, for him to even be nominated, it's kind of like, that's, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy. So for me, that's the big thing. And then I think for me, what hurts Geechee is, I don't think his run last year was better than the other 2 years that he won. For me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the first year, I feel like he was a pretty solid pick.
Yeah.
The second year, I feel like it could have been him or Kayshawn. Actually, thought K-Shine maybe should have got it. But he got it then too. This year last year he definitely put in work. He has the win over Lux, which I think is big. He won the tournament, which is also big. You can't discredit or downplay that. But I just don't know that his resume compared to those other 2 years stacks up for me.
Okay.
I don't think it does. So I would have A Ward 1. I would have Geechee 2. Nitty Easy DNA would be my order. I'm not mad if Geechee wins it. Like I said, I think it comes down to those two. I don't want to see A Ward any lower than second to me.
Okay.
But I think the top 5 is solidified. I think that should for sure be the top 5.
Okay. Last
I think y'all have separated yourselves from everybody else.
Yeah, last question. Somebody said, why not Surf?
He just hasn't done enough. He hasn't done enough to me, right? He's done a lot in 90 days. He's done a lot in 90 days. And it reminds me of Vixen, right? Vixen, when she won Woman of the Year, I think she won it off 2 battles. She won it off
Flames and Me.
And Battling Flames.
Yeah.
Last quarter, October and November.
Yep, last quarter of the year, facts.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but Vixen wasn't against dudes with 23 battles or 21 battles or 20 battles who arguably only lost 3 rounds or one, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and no disrespect to the ladies, it's a little different on the guy's side. I don't feel like you can win Champion of the Year off 3 battles. I don't care how extraordinary your performance is, how bad your opponents were, what events they were. I just don't think you can win Champion of the Year off of 3 battles. That's just me. But
I feel you.
I'm happy to see Surf back operating at a high level because it brings a different energy to the culture.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy that he's in the bag that he's in, and I hope he stays there for the entire year. And if he stays there for the entire 2022, he'll probably win Champion of the Year because he can get any battle he wants, and as long as he performs, he's good. Yeah, and that's a really big part of the perception. But I just can't see putting Surf over any of you guys in the top 5. I maybe throw him, in the 6 to 10 lane.
Okay.
But I couldn't put him against any of y'all who've been battling all year consistently, no clear losses or maybe 1 loss out of 20 battles. I can't overlook as a battler. I can't overlook what that means, how much time you put into those rounds, how much time you put into preparation, all the traveling, being away from your family, all the risking yourself for COVID. I can't overlook all that stuff that everybody else in the top 5 has done and put in. It's because the nigga had a cool 9 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to downplay or belittle Surf, but I want to see him do a full year. Do a full year and you got it, bro. Doing it for 2.5 months, not doing it for me.
I respect this energy, man. This seemed like the regular Chilla, but it's a 2022 added. You know what I mean? It's a different.
That's
it's
a
a
fact,
different.
bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean, but
That's a fact.
Nah, that's a fact. This Saturday, January 8th, super fight, Serius Jones versus Chilla Jones. Make sure y'all tune in. I'm doing a watch party. Know what I mean, best of luck, Chilla. We tapped in, man. Let's get it.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man.